This will be a fun video to make. I'm excited to record some thoughts here. So last night, Brittany and I had a really good conversation. This year for us is just kind of looking uncertain as to what the right decisions are, and some tough decisions probably to be made. And just with a young family in this pandemic, around school, around location, being closer to family. Where we live in Phoenix, the housing market's pretty much on fire, and things are rising fast, prices are, and so it's just a lot of moving parts, a lot of things to consider. I've been working from home, which has presented some unique challenges for our family, and so felt like last night the conversation that we had was just kind of a culmination of a lot of things that we've both been thinking about, and it was just a really special conversation. I just really feel grateful. We've been married 11 years, to be able to just talk with that kind of authenticity and candidness and transparency. It was just really a special conversation, and just really feel blessed to be a part of a marriage where there's trust like that, where I feel like I can share my feelings, she feels like she can share her feelings. It was just really beautiful. And so not clear on what the future looks like, not clear at all. There's probably tough decisions to be made. There's a lot of uncertainty. One of the things is the quote unquote leader of the family that felt really good is just to be really, candid with her and say, a lot of this is unknown. And, it's clear that our minds love certainty and stability. And I think this past year has really thrown a lot of our minds kind of for a loop. And so we certainly crave that. It makes us feel more relaxed, and it is nice to know what the future holds. But I think as the leader, there is an element of responsibility when the future is not clear, to be really transparent about that. And it felt really good to be able to share those feelings with her, to hear her feelings. I think when you lead with transparency and like that, you can get more candid kind of responses as we were talking, and it was so beautiful. And so I'm really grateful that, we've worked hard the last 11 years to build a relationship that's, there's trust and there's kind of openness. And when someone shares something, you're not going to get, belittled or, feel like you can't share openly. I just am really proud of us for having that dialogue last night. It's definitely difficult. I know a lot of families, and especially young families, are in tough situations right now. So just feel blessed to be able to have that conversation. One of the things that I decided this year, just the news and the media and social media and things of that nature just weren't working for me. They weren't healthy, and they weren't helping me at all be a better man, husband, father, person, community citizen, worker, etc. And just kind of decided to really start tapering away from those things, trying to kind of just fill my mind with better things. And for a lot of reasons, one really important reason, I decided to set a goal of reading the Bible in 1 year. I've read the Bible kind of over the years, off and on, and like a lot of country songs say, there might be a little dust on the Bible. Got to wipe it off. It's been a few years since some of the pages have been turned, and so I decided to get mine out and kind of start reading it. I looked and realized it's 1,000 pages. Quick math says that's 3 pages a day, which feels really, manageable and sustainable. And so I decided to, as part of my morning writing routine, I was already up, already writing, already had some quiet time allotted, and so decided to add that into that time. 2 months into the year here, as we sit on, March 3rd, I just feel really grateful, for the wisdom so far that I've already kind of come across. And, page 308 right now, 1 Kings 22 is where I'm at. And, just really feel blessed and lucky as I'm reading through this, just kind of trying to get any wisdom I can, and through prayer and reflection and conversations like Brittany and I had last night, just hoping to have some of these unclear decisions made more clear, and just kind of trust in that way. And so it's just been a really fun year so far. It's of the 16 hours I'm awake, the 20-30 minutes that I'm reading and writing and having that quiet time has come to be almost my most favorite time of the day some days. And so blessed for that. So again, yeah, no, fun conversation last night. It's going to be an eventful year, making decisions that affect work, family, school, others. Just really a wild year, and I definitely don't know what's on the horizon. And I think as a dad and a husband and a man, I kind of enjoy the uncertainty and the adventure, and even some of the risk involved with that. And I think what Brittany explains so well, and what I respect so much about her is as the mother and the wife and the woman, she advocates for the kids, and I obviously keep them in all of the decisions I'm making, but just to see her, just the way that she thinks about it was so beautiful. And I just told her how much respect I had for how she loves our children, and the respect that she gives them and the advocacy she gives them. I told her it was just, it's probably one of the most beautiful examples of love I've ever seen. So really feel grateful there, and just try and learn from her and learn from kind of that motherly instinct that she has, and do my best to follow along there, when I'm making decisions and kind of navigating uncharted waters here. So really special, just really thankful that we're able to have that conversation, and really feel lucky to be married to her. I told her it's probably one of the best decisions I've made in my life, by a long shot. So 11 years in, I still feel like getting to know her. So really exciting. Well, that's enough for now. All right, adios.